All right, we're trying this. Is the things moving? Just gonna have to wait for someone to join in. I'm gonna give us a little vibe. Yes, the chair is so squeaky. Struggling. Hey, girl. I had to moderate on my phone for a second. I'm gagged. Yeah, but I connected my. Now we're just gonna keep hearing the squeaking. Like, come on now. I won't be here for too long. I see. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll be on my phone, like responding, but yeah, I had to turn it down. But yeah, I connected my camera, so that's how we have pretty decent quality. And then I tried to connect my mic the first time. That's why we had no sound. I'm like really annoyed because, bro, not so many people watch my story, but like a handful of people watch my story. So like I literally could have more people in here now. So yeah, now we're just gonna manifest one day we just have like 20K views. 20K views. My grandma was in here before, but I guess it's at least I tested it out. I wonder how you make someone a moderator. Like, I wonder if I were to click your name, if I could put you as a moderator. This is actually pretty good testing. Let's see this. Oh, let me click the three dots. Not put user in timeout. Add as managing moderator. Yep, I just put you as a moderator for forever. Just in case. Just in case we have a popping live one day and you're popped in there and I can't get to my phone fast enough, you could, handle that. But who else in here? Hey, I know who else is here. We are just talking about YouTube right now. We're just talking about YouTube. I think if you just share it, like if it's just a normal like video. Oh, I'm hating the chair squeaking. But if I can get like 3 more people in here, we could start like talking. But yeah, hopefully now, I don't know if because I made you a moderator you can't share, but hopefully you can share. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. This is like what are the crystal lights? I don't know who the second viewer is, and if this. Hi. You could definitely talk just so I can get a vibe of the room. I don't know if this is my grandma or a fun friend. Now, hi grandma. Yeah, I didn't text you back, so I was filming. That's what I kind of figured that it was my grandma. Let me try to share this live one last time. Because if it gets to if it gets in like 2 minutes, like once it hits 8 o'clock, not 8 o'clock, 8 minutes, I'm not doing this anymore. Not doing this anymore. So we are taking a quick intermission for an ad. Sorry, grandmom. We are doing ads right now. I wish I could be more. Okay, now I'm centered. I posted this 3 times already. Like, this is getting so repetitive. Alright. We are just here swinging our legs. It's my Chanel box falling. A lot going on in this one little corner I see. Let me see if I can look up. Thank you guys for sticking through to the silence right now, because this is so annoying. Now, how can I share? You just have to go to like it's like a normal YouTube video, so the bottom where it has like the shared, like the comment area, like above it. Let me just visually show. So you have to hit this, the X, and then down to that share. I feel like the quality is good, but it's not giving like the actual camera is really crisp, but let me not be picky because it's just being used as a webcam. Oh, that's really cool. All right, so I'm gonna do a little YouTube tag, just in case we have some new people, and yeah. So if you have any questions, you can comment down below. Chris, the ideal, is my homegirl. She is our moderator for tonight. I'm hollering, but no, for real. Wow. For realsies, if I don't get into anything, someone will respond in the comments. But hopefully there's more of us so we can have a little more variety. But I'm thinking about, so to give a channel update, I'm adding more inspirational videos. So like my Barbie talk, when I was talking about 10 things I wish I knew before I turned 21, more of those will be on there. I want to introduce a segment Thursdays where I would either where I will go live, or we would have a live Barbie talk. So essentially we wanted to get to the point where we are, flowing, having conversation, having a lot of people in the room, and I'm able to look at the questions on my phone and we're able to like talk and stuff like that, or have more Instagram questions. So literally either or can go that way. But I do want to, happy we have a little test round, but I do want to have this type of segment, the Barbie Talks, be live on Thursday, or my TNT, which is going to be called Tell the Truth Thursdays, and that will be on Thursdays. That will either be live or pre-recorded, but the goal is to have it live so we can have more interactions with you guys and you guys see my personality more, have a few guests, have it be more podcast style. When I flip the camera the other way, there's enough space for 2 people, so it'll be more podcast style. But let's get into the YouTube tag. If there's any questions, hey, to anybody that is new, we are just getting started. We just got into the milk and butter, I guess you would say, of the live, and we're gonna hope we get some more people in, because yeah. So I don't know. Let's see which, I'm trying to get good ones. Okay, it says, what's my favorite piece of clothing? And since I'm live, I can actually show you guys stuff. My favorite piece of clothing probably would be, honestly, you guys didn't agree. You're gonna agree with this one. I just feel like this dress is so cute. Like our Sexy Fish dress with, like, and these are real jewels, guys. This ain't no fake mess, alright? This is real jewels. Maybe I will sell that one day because I honestly could only get one more use out of it. But that would be my favorite piece of clothing. And I feel like obvious questions we get out of the way. I'm 21. I am a Scorpio. I like to do hair, makeup, all of that stuff. You guys already know the vibes over here. My favorite travel destination, a place that I would always recommend everyone to go, either one of these 2 places. Any Bahamas place. So Bimini is very good if you want to be immersed in the town and you want to see the vibes and really feel like a oh, I don't know how to say the people's name. I always get it wrong when my friend was telling me how to say it. But if you want to feel like you live in the town and really feel the vibe, then I would say go to Bimini. But if you want more of a vacation feel, you would definitely get the vacation feel in Bimini. But if you're like in the town, it's way like more immersed. Or you could go to Nassau, and that's going to be more of your vacation vibe. It's definitely more touristy vibes. They're turning Bimini into a tourist area, but that's giving way more tourist vibe. But I would say Bahamas, either place in the Bahamas or Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos is probably legit the place that I talk about the most. Like, Turks and Caicos is such a vibe. I wish I was vlogging back then so you guys could have seen it too, but we're gonna get into the vacation plans, all right, once we get some tags out the way. Okay, so it said, what was my dream job as a kid? As a kid, I literally wanted to do so much. So it was, we had lawyer, ballerina dancer, singer. I always wanted to be famous. Like, I wish there was more people in here, and when we get more people and my channel goes up, I will repeat this same thing. Since I was a child, I wanted to be famous. Since I was a child, I love being in front of camera. I'm really theatrical. I talk with my hands. I'm very animated. So this is pretty on brand for me. If you know me, or you like hear how I talk. And I'm going to answer one more, and then we're going to start to wrap it up because we don't need to be on here for too long. Okay, we don't need to be on here for too long right now. So it says, do you have any weird quirks? I feel like the weirdest thing is not weird, but the like the scratching of your throat, that I do that so much I don't even realize how much I do it, and that's like a problem. Nah, lady likes. We're gonna save this live. We're gonna save the lives. I'm gonna definitely still do the Barbie talks live and stuff like that. So I really want that to be raw. But those will be scheduled Thursday so I can have a little more of an ad for it. But yep, I'm gonna save all the lives for memories and for growth purposes. Um let's get one last good one. Okay. This is so like funny but like left field. These questions are funny. Is okay, so what is your ideal dream date? Because I feel like that's such a left field one. We might as well end with that. I feel like my dream date is something either on the scale of like these two things: a really nice restaurant where I can get dressed up and wear my nicest things I don't get to wear often, and have just like a really nice night, even if like we were in like New York and we went on like the horses. That would be real cute. But more so of like a really like elegant night. And then the other one, something like really adventurous. So like maybe zip lining, arcading, all that stuff. But those are my two like top for dream dates. So we're gonna wrap it up now. We're gonna start to wrap this up soon because I don't want us to just be here for too long. We're gonna like maybe like 3 more minutes, maybe till 10 if I'm feeling jumpy. But vacation plans. So this summer I am going to the Bahamas again, but not Bimini. I know the channel, everyone likes Bimini, and I wish more people were in here. So like I wanted to have a travel conversation and kind of talk a little bit more about my experience there, but another video. Yeah, so we're going to Bimini. Maybe I really want to make it a goal to go 2 places other than my birthday. I think one of the Barbie talks I'm going to talk about is, yes, Turks is a vibe. Turks is absolutely beautiful. Like nothing I say or show you, that's like have to experience yourself. And I think that's why I'm so happy about media nowadays, because we get to experience so much that maybe out of some people's reach, or it might open their eyes, be like, oh my God, like, yes, it's the place I want to go. It makes word of mouth so much easier now that we don't have to like kind of just rely on what our parents knew or just what's surrounded by us. We really are just opened up to such new experiences and environments. So I definitely recommend Turks for sure. On this channel, I will always recommend very budget friendly things. So once I go on my vacation in the summer, definitely I'm going to talk way more about that style of traveling, because going on cruises is the absolute easiest and cost effective way to travel and see so much. Now, obviously, you're not going to be super immersed in the culture as you would if you travel to Turks and Caicos yourself or Bimini yourself by ferry like I did the last time. But going on a cruise, like, is so cheap. You get to have all your stuff on the board. You get to eat. Like, you get dropped off at the place at 8 in the morning, and then you got to come back by 5. That's enough to do an excursion. That's the perfect time to just get a little taste to see if this is something that you want to continuously do. So yeah, if you are nervous, I'm gonna put on my phone so I don't have to squint no more. If you are nervous of the water, it definitely does get really scary, because at the nighttime, when you look straight ahead, it just looks like darkness. Like it gets real freaky. But I definitely do think it's an experience. They have the motion sickness patches, the pills, the bands. Everyone on the ship is super accommodating. No one is like if someone's kind of like, you could see they're having a moment, or they're not sure, whatever, like the crew is always helpful. And especially when you first get on board, everyone's really like making sure everyone's okay. You have your little safety things. But definitely will do a real deep, in-depth video about cruising, because I'm super grateful that I was introduced that so young in my life. So I kind of just had to be like pushed in, like I couldn't be afraid, because that is such a cost-effective way to see so many places if you don't want to worry about the hassle of taking a flight out of the states and getting hotels and all that stuff. You're pretty much going to be going back to a safe environment, your bed back on the boat, like literally so easy. So easy. So definitely probably will do a live one of these days going in depth about travel, because I really know a lot about travel, a lot of travel hacks, tips. And the biggest thing on this channel is this is a cost-effective channel. I am not showing y'all nothing that I cannot afford. If I can't afford it, I'm not really showing it to you. Like, for real, for real. If I feel like it's not in reach, I'm not going to show it. I don't like when channels are kind of like, this affordable trip, and it's like $20,000, and it's like, okay, come on now, like that's not affordable to everyone. So luckily I'm a big DIY girly, and I'm real cost effective. So everything that I'm pretty much booking, I'm doing it myself, paying for it myself, and finding all the stuff and doing the research myself. Now there is a site called Skip Lag. This is the thing in the middle, not my DoorDash. Or this app, hopefully you guys can see, that this Skip Lag app allows you to get cheap flights in like a real sideways way. Literally, you know how you will have a layover in a flight? So say if I want to go to Nashville, Tennessee, and I want to fly out of New York because New York is right there. And oh wait, I lied. Say I want to go to Miami or Atlanta, and there's a flight out of New York going to Nashville, but there's a layover in Atlanta or Miami, and the flight is cheaper than a regular flight. You would buy that layover flight and then just don't go on your next plane. And it's crazy because it sounds crazy, but it's like, why would I not save money that way? This is literally not an ad. It's only a few of us in here. This is not an ad. But it's like, yo, that's really like a hack, because why am I about to spend $200-$300 on a flight one way when I could go on this app and may find it for $50-$30 cheaper just to miss, like, unless you genuinely want to go to that place, then you go there. But the prices on here are for sure no joke. So the app is called Skip Lag. One more time, it looks like a little arrow, and then it shows you all the stuff here. And you wouldn't think it would be cheaper, but like I was looking today, dirt cheap for no reason, like for no actual reason. So that is definitely that. Hopefully I could use that app. I mean, it's not really using an app. You're just not going to the layover place. So, I mean, you're just going to the layover place. So you could literally do that on Google as well. But, sometimes it helps like just having something compare the price and all that stuff. They also do have hotel and flight and the hotel, flight, and car options on there. So kind of like an Expedia. So I haven't used that yet, obviously, but I'll make a video about that. So while I wrap this up, definitely want to take 2 more trips, not including my vacation or my birthday. So hopefully, yeah, let's get a sponsorship by Skip Lab and the Brown Barbie collab, because let's get these travel sponsorships going for real. Because I love traveling. Of course, Grandma. And also, too, before I wrap up, I was just going to talk about more vacation, but like to talk about like just like serious things. For me, I realized travel was such an important part of my self-care. I feel like everyone kind of like there's a lot of different ways to self-care, but when I think of self-care, things that make me feel happy, things that make me want to keep, pushing through my day, things that keep me motivated, things that keep me recentered. And I feel like travel is kind of one of those things that gets left out because it seems like such a luxury. And yes, travel is a luxury, but travel is a luxury, but you still need to make it a priority. If travel is something that is your peace, that you enjoy going there, you enjoy traveling, and that is really what helps you recenter, you need to make it your known business, whatever you can do, save that money to go on that vacation. Like, I realized I was just getting so sad and I was just in such a dark place. I'm like, wow, I have not traveled in 2 years, and I realized how important traveling is to me. So I say all this to say, definitely reevaluate some of the things that you find value in, some of the things that are part of your self-care routine, some things you want to add in. And even traveling could be staycations, maybe going to a state nearby, or maybe going to a different area in your town and just going to the hotel and just chilling out and just relaxing. Self-care and mental health, top of the top for this year. We're trying to become our best selves, and that's what I just said in the Barbie video I just filmed. But that's why travel is a part of this channel, because travel is very important. We need to see as much of the world as we can because life is super short and there's so much to see, and really just to expand our horizon. So hopefully we all could be traveling real soon and go to some places that make us feel real fulfilled and we learn something new. To wrap this all up, thank you guys so much for tapping in with me. We were a small but mighty crew. Small but mighty crew. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Like I said, if you just joined us, Thursdays I will be going live, whether that's live with the Barbie Talk or my new segment T&T, Tell the Truth Thursdays. So TT&T, Tell the Truth Thursdays. And it'll be the same segment as my Barbie Talks, where we're talking about either controversial topics or just things to better yourself in more spiritual things, more things, inspirational things, stuff like that. And also, Small But Mighty Crew, follow my other channel, Slay by Asia. That is where all of my client work will be done. Step-by-step tutorial on how to do a makeup look, tutorials on how to decorate your suite, entrepreneurship, digital prints. That's going to be more my entrepreneurship YouTube page. It's not fully started up yet, but that's definitely a goal by summer to have that up and running, because entrepreneurship and financial freedom and financial literacy are very important for us to know. And it is 2023. We are heading into a recession very soon if we're not in one. So let's all get up, get this money, and become financially free. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully I will see you. I think I'm going to do it next Thursday. So I'm going to do a little good advertising in some of the videos that I filmed today to have some clips to advertise. But thank you guys so much. I'm hoping I can end this and not do the whole, I hate when people end it and are just like still talking. But thank you guys so much, and bye.